Alright, quick update on MIR protocol. So focusing on the short term to start with, we are looking extremely good. Now in yesterday's video I said this is your make or break line. This is the 0.618 here at 153. I said if we do break below this 153 we are going to have a massive drop on our hands. On the flip side, if we do backtest it as support, see some volume coming in, a nice green candle, I do think we have room for another push to the upside of the 200-day moving average. The 200-day would specifically be my target for this move. As you can see, we are already having that nice push, so I've got this target from drawing the fib from this low down here to this local top up here at, where's the price target? Not that it matters too much, 240. And we obviously have this 618 target down here. You can see generally as a rule of thumb we have been nicely uptrending in the past couple of weeks. I mean, a line of best fit, we have fallen for it once, but you can see we are in a nice uptrend. So I imagine sometime before the 2nd of April, I imagine it would be a lot quicker than the 2nd of April, but if we do come up and bash our head against this 239, 240 region, we could potentially be seeing something like an ascending triangle play out with a very nice price target to the upside. Now personally, from experience, I don't really like taking the price targets of ascending or descending triangles. I do just kind of like to look at macro market structure to see where we could potentially be topping out or where would specifically be my next price target. So this 200-day moving average is really my target up here at 240, which is a 30.5% increase. So that is basically all I see in the short term for MIR protocol. We have backtested the 618. We are looking extremely bullish. We are having some nice green volume coming in, but do bear in mind I'm bullish on this in the short term for a retest of the 200-day moving average, but this token really does need to prove itself to me in the long term. You can see we do have a plethora of local highs, and every time we do put in a local high, we never seem to smash above it. So like I said, if I personally had a gun to my head and I had to say where we would top out, I would imagine it would be round about this 200-day, probably another retest of 240, 242, and specifically for me to get bullish and for me to flip my tone on MIR, this is in the long term, because bear in mind I am still saying in the short term I think we are going to have another 30% increase in the next coming weeks. I do think we would need to push up above the 200-day, go sideways for a little bit, backtest this. This would give the RSI and the MFI, which are already heavily overextended, a little bit of room to run up to the upside, and that I probably say would be your best scenario on MIR protocol. Nonetheless, in the short term I am bullish on this, and I do think we are coming up to the 240 vicinity. Now if we do kind of look at the volume, we are seeing insane amounts of volume, pretty much unrallied to what we've previously seen. Not specifically talking about today, because we have had candles that do rally this volume, but specifically in the last week or two, it hasn't always been green volume. In fact, it's mostly red volume, but we are seeing a lot of interest in MIR protocol, especially compared to the interest that we saw in it back here. It seems like a lot more people are getting active in altcoins, specifically this altcoin. People seem to be getting quite euphoric on this now. At least in the short term, the RSI does have a lot more room for a parabolic run. We are having nice uptrending support. I won't draw it on the RSI, I'm sure you can see it by just eyeballing it. And also on the MFI, we do have somewhat of a linear uptrend coming in on the money flow indicator. But yeah, like I said, for me to really get bullish on this, because this is macro bearish, we would really need to see a break above this 240, 242 vicinity and a massive push up. I would be slightly cautious about that playing out. That is my least likely scenario. My most likely scenario is coming up to 240 and coming down and probably breaking out of this triangle at some point. That's why I'm saying I'm bullish in the short term for a 30% move up. But if we come over to the total crypto market cap, I mean, we are still bearish. We are below the 618 here at 1.84 trillion. If I flatten the data, you can see we've got this big fib here. And also on Bitcoin, we are having a push up, but we haven't necessarily, bullishly pushed up from this 40,000. And do bear in mind, we have a top here, we've got a top here, we've got a top here, and until we do, start pushing above these levels, you can kind of see not very linear, but a line of best fit. We are in a downtrend in the short term, and also in the macro term we are in a big downtrend. So I would be cautious on entering MIR protocol, not necessarily in the short term. You know, I mean, this is obviously not financial advice, but personally I think MIR looks very nice in the short term. But like I said, in the mid to macro term, I think this all depends on whether Bitcoin is able to break above 46. If it is, then, you know, I would probably be quite happy to enter MIR protocol for a long. So that's basically what I see. In short, in the midterm, I am expecting a move back up to 240. I am expecting a top around this vicinity unless Bitcoin decides to start shattering 46,000, in which case if we do start shattering that, I think a lot of altcoins are going to move up very parabolically, and MIR, from what I can tell, it does move very euphorically, so this would be a nice altcoin to hop in and make some quick gains on. Not financial advice, just my own personal trading plan. So that is personally all I see for MIR protocol. If you are holding it, best of luck. And yeah, once again, none of this is financial advice, it's just my opinion on the market and what I'm personally doing. And yeah, cowboy out, peace.